everyone, how are you doing? And welcome to Enchanted Cottage. This is going to be a reading specifically for singles. We are going to look at all signs, things you need to know, right? If you haven't already done so, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. Hit me up for a personal reading if you want some detailed information on anything, right? That information is in the description box below. I recommend you check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. And if you don't know that information, there is a link in the description box how to get that information for free, right? By getting a free birth chart. So with that being said, let's get started with my Aries gang. Okay, Aries, let's take a look at what you may have coming in. Well, you may have a Sagittarius coming in or a Virgo, or an earth sign in general, maybe not, but here is how I'm going to describe that person. First of all, probably pretty stable financially, okay, but maybe a youthful energy, may involve someone with children, so take what resonates. Good news though coming in, and a high vibrational individual. Got two beautiful cards. This energy is a person who trusts the process, right? They've done a lot of healing and they're very optimistic and balanced. They spend time regularly meditating. Awesome for you, Aquarius. And you know what? These are advice cards for you too. It's all about divine timing and trusting the process. This is a card of divine timing right here. And this certainly is having, Virgos have the patience of, I don't know, but that is some advice for you too, all about going inside and using your intuition to make sure when you're considering viable opportunities. Okay, Taurus, let's take a look at what you may have coming in the coming days as far as romantic opportunities go. Okay, all right. You may have a Pisces. Okay, you may have an air sign or a fire sign. You know what, Taurus, whatever the situation is, here is your advice. Be very, very cautious. Do not be fooling yourself. You have the moon in reverse, right? There are things that I think if you will just use your intuition, you will see. Because, okay, you got the Five of Swords. There's some things that are hidden in this situation of this person that you may be attracting, okay? Many times deceit and a hidden agenda and somebody who is just not fair. And you know what? It's going to leave you avoiding healing and very overburdened, right? And, a lot of overthinking going on. Nine of Wands in the reverse, and it's almost like fighting a losing battle with this person. I don't think this one is a cool one. Okay, Taurus, I think, and I don't know if this is all of them. And again, check your, sun, moon, and Venus and rising, okay? But whatever. But this is a heads up to be mindful and to not always believe everything somebody tells you and what they show you, right? Use your intuition. Gather information, observe. Keep your boundaries up and keep your guard up on this person, right? There's your heads up. Okay, Gemini, how are you doing? Let's take a look at what you guys, singles, may have coming in and any advice, heads up, and that sort of thing, right? All right. Gemini, you may have an Aries coming in, but you may have a Taurus or a Leo, but whoever it is has got some big energy. You got three major arcanas, okay? But whoever it is in for the long haul, Gemini. You got the marriage card at the heart of the spread here, divinely guided, right? A lot of inner strength, a lot of spiritual muscles here, courage, and this person is, probably pretty outgoing, okay? And you've got the Emperor card too. Very much can be a person that is a leader or a person in a leadership role, but very stable, balanced, and savvy, and smart, and wise. Very high vibrational individual. Gemini, I don't know what to tell you. Trusting your intuition and trusting the process is certainly important, right? Okay, I mean, awesome, Gemini. You may have three options. That may be what that was about, okay? So take what resonates. Okay, so Cancer, how are you doing? All right, Cancer, let's take a look at what you may have coming in, heads up, what you may need to know about, and, who may be coming in for you. All right. right, Cancer. You may have a Taurus coming in too, or an earth sign, or a fire sign. I think we're looking at multiple options for you, Cancer. Here's why. Okay, all right. You've got a Mr. or Ms. my way or the highway, right? King of Wands in the reverse. Arrogance, many times narcissistic behaviors, not necessarily full-blown narcissism. That's an overused word and I hate using it. But arrogance, conceit, okay, can be very charismatic and very irresistible, seemingly, okay? But very controlling and domineering, okay? And a person who is kind of wishy-washy, kind of in and out. That's the energy associated with this. But you have an opportunity, a different opportunity, can't be the same one, with a lot of promise. Ace of Pentacles, positive outcome, divinely guided, okay? And, you know, Taurus is an earth sign. Maybe we may be talking about the same person here. And it may not be a Taurus or earth sign. It may just be someone with these characteristics. This is a marriage card, also divine guidance. I think you're looking at least 2 different opportunities, Cancer. So, you know, take what resonates, okay? Leos, how are you doing? What do you got coming in and what do you need to know about any opportunities that may be out there, okay? You may be dealing with an Aries, earth sign, okay, but you know what? I think you're looking at multiple options here. You've got one high vibrational, nurturing to full potential, marriage / parenthood, mother or fatherhood, right, card, but very high vibrational, right? This is the Empress, okay? All about trusting your intuition, right? Very compassionate individual, financially savvy. You may, like I said, you may be having more than one opportunity here. Very high vibrational with a clear vision and stable and grounded. That is the energy associated with this card. Now, Hanging Man offers a different perspective. Oftentimes, the advice in this card is to consider opportunities that you may not have previously considered, okay? Can mean that you're trying to make a decision between either one of these folks, kind of being in limbo a little bit, okay? All right. The Hanging Man, you know, is all about accept and flow with the process. Many times it's about gathering the information, kind of using your intuition in a situation where you're trying to make a choice, okay? All right, Virgos, let's take a look at what you may have coming in, okay? All right, Virgos, let's see. All right, you know what? I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck. Why? Because this guy, whenever I was cutting the cards, was not going to cut loose. Opportunity, maybe with an air sign, okay? Triumph over adversity, and someone coming in with a clear vision, okay? I like it. That's a great card. You pull the Empress card again, you may very well be dealing with an Aries or an Earth sign, okay? And that may be your energy, you know, but you may have multiple options here. But, you know, you've got a marriage card, number one. So you've got an opportunity probably for many of you for something long term. Can speak to motherhood, pregnancy, or fatherhood, but nurturing to full potential, right? All about the long term and trusting your intuition. King of Pentacles, the energy associated with that card, very high vibrational, clear vision, grounded, stable, mature. Like it a lot for you, Virgo. I think I say just use your intuition. That's the advice on that Empress card. I think many of you Virgos may have more than one opportunity. Maybe as many as 3. Okay, I only pulled 3 cards, so who knows? But okay, Virgo, I like that for you a lot. Libra, let's talk about what you may have coming in, okay? Let's see what you may have coming in. All right, you've got fire, water, and air. Maybe not. But you know what? You've got to, and you know what? I like this. First of all, Libra, let's talk. Many of you are healing from some things in the past, okay? You've made progress. You've put away your weapons, and you're moving to clearer waters, but you have cloudy skies still in the distance. You may be dealing with someone at a distance too, literally, okay? Or it may be somebody that, you know, is at a distance away from you. It may involve relocation even, okay? But for whatever reason, and this is a card of healing, you know what? And I think you experienced a setback in the past, but you now realize that it was the best thing that could have ever happened, okay? That's what that's about. And whoever's coming in is a warrior and a winner and very recognized, right? And they'll recognize your value and vice versa, right? Very gifted, okay? with a lot of strength, very well-rounded and respected, and they will respect you. I like that for you a lot, Libra. Pretty cool. Okay, Scorpio, let's take a look at what you might have coming in. Single Scorpios, what do you need to know coming in? What advice do you need? That sort of thing. Got the World card. Whoever's coming in, you know what? I swear, you know, you got some of the same cards that I've pulled earlier. Six of Swords. Somebody may be at a distance, okay? It may require relocation or something of that nature, just a change of address. Take it as it resonates. I think you're healing, though, and moving on to some calmer waters because you've turned disappointments in the past, you know, that you felt like were the worst thing ever, became the best thing ever. And you began to understand the power of being in a gratitude mindset, right? Great self-awareness, completion, and long-term happiness coming in, okay? Ready for the next phase of the journey. I can't think of anything better. You know, air and water, the World card is not really associated with one zodiac signs or, you know, type of zodiac sign specifically. So it could be anyone. So I like it a lot for you. Okay, Scorpios. All right, Sagittarius, how are you doing? Let's take a look. My last of my fire signs, right? Sagittarius, what you got coming in? What do you need to know? Let's take a look. All right, Sagittarius. One card's going to do it. All right. Let's see what you need to know. Well, Sagittarius, a lot of you guys have been pulling the Empress card. Aries, maybe, maybe not. Pisces, maybe, maybe not. Okay. And you got fire. Certainly could be picking up on your own energy. Very, very high vibrational card. Okay. That can speak to marriage, motherhood, family. Okay. Fatherhood. Take it as it resonates. But it is all about, it's a very nurturing energy. Okay. Very loving and compassionate. Okay. You know, all about the family and love, okay, and long-term ability, sustainability, okay, clarity, right? You got the moon reversed. With these other cards, it can't mean anything other than clarity, right? That's got to be what it is. It's going to be very clear to you if you have to make a choice, what choice to make. Seven of Wands, a warrior and a winner. As I said, fire energy, but very respected, okay, gifted, with a lot of abilities and admired by many people. Looked at as a winner. Pretty cool, Saggy. Pretty cool, okay? You know, and you may have more than one option, okay? So take what resonates, okay? You're certainly told by two of these three cards to use your intuition in these matters. The Moon card and the Empress, that is the advice associated with those cards, okay? All right, whoa, Cappy, these three flew out. We're gonna take them. All right, Cappy, let's take a look. Well, pretty interesting. I think you're debating make a decision. First of all, you got Earth, which of course you're an Earth sign, but you also have Taurus and air for what it's worth. May or may not be, but you know what? I think you're going to have multiple options, okay? And you're to look at things like balance and really, really use your intuition in making decisions, okay? It is a possible partnership, and I think you're looking at more than one option. One may very well not go like you would like, okay? But another one is divinely guided. Long-term ability, often associated with marriage with this card, okay? So certainly the advice there is to use your intuition in making choices about romantic opportunities, right? And the advice on the Seven of Swords is going inside to find the answers you need and meditate, right? And to visualize success, not just in romance, but in every area, right? Don't be fear-based. Why? When you're in fear mode, that's what you're going to that's what you're going to manifest, okay? So, Aquarius, let's take a look at what you may have coming in, what you need to know about things to come, okay? All right. You got an opportunity. Whoa, Aquarius. Wow, okay. You're overcoming some heartbreak. Three of Swords in the reverse, right? Coming into clearer water, clearer weather in your heart. Storm's still there, but you're doing a lot better. Healing and mending of the heart with this card. And you may be overcoming a third-party situation, but for whatever reason, You've got an opportunity coming in, could be with an earth sign, okay, and that was air, by the way, but you know, the Ace of Pentacles, and that's what this is right here, the Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity with a positive outcome expected. The Fool card is all about taking risks and moving in, right, jumping in. The Fool in the tarot is not a fool at all. It's taking a leap of faith based on intuitive leading. And what happens? Is it risky? Yes. He's walking a tightrope. You can see that. But does he have his balance? He's got it all under control. Why? Because he followed his intuition. That would be the advice for you, Aquarius folks. Okay? All right. Pisces, let's take a look at what might be coming in for you. Okay? Well, this flew out. You may have a Gemini coming in or a fire sign, okay? You may have a decision to make between more than one person. You may have an Aries coming in. Maybe, maybe not. But whatever it is, it's very high vibrational, okay? Stable, grounded, solid. Maybe a person in a leadership position, okay? Very great self-awareness. Very stable and mature. Passionate, okay, and you may have a choice to make, and if so, it's all about following your intuition and taking the high roads. Again, opportunity with a positive outcome, right? Achievement with this person, right? Success, okay? This is a card of self-healing, so you're encouraged to continue if you're, you know, doing some healing and you're, patching up some last-minute thing, but it's all about making progress and having the skills and drive to see it through. I think we're describing not only you, but the person you're bringing in. Awesome. Awesome, Pisces. Can't think of anything better. Okay, let's get some overall love advice for everyone. Sorry, I'm time stamping, so, okay. Overall love advice for everyone, and we're also going to pull some terminology for you guys, okay? We're just going to go from there. This video went a little bit shorter than I expected, so I'll probably spend a little bit more time in this area for y'all. Okay, well, the advice is this. Okay, first of all, the advice, you pull the Lover's card, right? Gemini energy, maybe, maybe not, but here's the thing. The Lovers many times speaks to when making decisions, you should follow your intuition, go inside, and take the high road, right? All about walking in integrity, right? Okay, Four of Wands, the 1111 card, okay? Some of you are dealing with or will be dealing with some really strong soul connections because both of these cards would speak to that, okay? I'm just going to say that. Kind of interesting, okay? But the Four of Wands is all about, you know, networking and getting out there, right? You know, Mr. and Ms. Right is not going to fall through your ceiling when you're sitting there binging on Criminal Minds, vegging on your couch and watching bonbons. And certainly there's nothing wrong with relaxing from time to time, but you have to get out there sometimes. And I'm not saying go out there and just hunt. No, but just be visible, right? Because, you know, many times that's where these chance encounters where, you know, soul connections really meet in some really odd ways. It's kind of interesting. And I talked about that in a video that I did yesterday, okay? You know, the Ten of Wands in the advice is avoid overthinking. Don't fear manifesting what you've had in the past and go inside yourself to find out what is really important to you. And to avoid focusing on previous setbacks, right? Again, that's exactly what you will manifest. Look at failures for what they are, right? They happen for us, not to us. They teach you to grow and to learn and how to raise your vibration so that you can attract this kind of situation coming in, okay? This card speaks to long-term commitment, okay? I think many of you are looking at that, okay? Kind of interesting cards here. All right, let's pull some Moonology for everyone. As far as, you know, some last-minute observations and advice, right? Look at the bigger picture, Sagittarian energy, okay? All about understanding this is a marathon, not a sprint. There is no reason to be in a hurry, right? And your hard work is going to pay off, Capricorn energy, okay? Pretty good. Stepping out of your comfort zone. Why? Because toxicity and stagnation exist in your comfort zone, right? But the magic happens outside. Again, that speaks to considering things that you may not have previously considered. Many of you have a new start coming, right? It's incredible to me. I mean, almost every sign got a good reading. And you know, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, okay? I always tell people that many times, especially in a love reading, my Venus sign will resonate more so than my sun sign or anything else. You can get a free birth chart in the description box below. There's a link for that, okay? And you can know all of your zodiac placements if you don't already know that information. My little 3x5 cards that I've made for everyone, a lot of you know that. If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. And what do they have planned for you? Not much. Why? Because it's not, you know, they don't mean it that way, right? But, you know, it's just the way it is. And, you know, we've talked about fearing manifesting what you dealt with in the past, whether it was cheating or lying or whatever. This certainly speaks to that. It's a quote by Mark Twain. I am an old man and have known a great many troubles, but most of them never happened, right? You know, just don't stay in a worrying, overthinking, right mindset, okay? So, yeah, see with your heart, right? And, you know, sometimes if you see with your heart, you'll look at people differently, especially when you are looking at romantic partners. And I like this MLK when it's pretty apropos for romantic situations. The ultimate measure of a man/woman is not where he stands in comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. Boom. Says a lot, right? Comforts of conformity aren't for the brave. Love that one too, right? Okay, so with that being said, I wish you all brightest of blessings, many, many blessings, not just in areas of romance, but in every area. I wish you great abundance. If you haven't already done so, I hope you'll subscribe. Hit me up for a personal reading. You can see how to do that in the description box below this video, okay? All right, talk to you guys again real soon.